Hey, so it's Friday, and I can't believe that it hasn't even been an entire week. It's been only 4 days. Um, so that's crazy. Time is just moving so slowly. Um, so in math, we started kind of new stuff. It's kind of based on old stuff. It's graphs and translations and stuff, but we are like talking about it differently a little bit. Um, And in chemistry, we started talking, my teacher started teaching us about quantum theory, and we're only doing a tiny little bit because it's very specific stuff because it'd be impossible to learn everything because no one in the world understands completely all of quantum theory. University professors and stuff understand they understand little bits and they understand them very good, but they don't understand the entire thing. No one does apparently. Um, so we started learning with that, and from what I understand, it's basically when before the like the way people thought about it was light and all the ultraviolet light and infrared light and all of that stuff. People thought about it in waves, but because of that, the way that it was mathematically found that a graph of what it should look like would be exponentially going closer and closer to zero, and getting greater, but it would never reach zero. So it would be impossible to it was just impossible to find some values. So it was kind of something's wrong here. And then a guy named Planck came around and he actually measured the lights and ultraviolet and he measured how much energy those have, and he found a different graph, and so he made a like mathematical equation expressing this graph that he found after his experiments. And the only equation that he could find for it was one that had quantum, which is a quantity, so the smallest quantity of energy, that and it would kind of, instead of being it would, a graph like that, it would be stairs. So the little quantums, um, which later Einstein coined the name photon for a, a photon is the smallest energy quantum. Um, so Einstein then, instead of just light energy being kind of like that, he found that everything was. Um, so I don't really understand it all that well, but I know that light energy, the way we see it, it can be expressed in waves, but on the subatomic level, it is these little quantums of energy, which would be like a staircase. Um, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. And so that's chemistry. And in physics, which at the end of the year we'll be doing quantum theory, but not yet, sadly. Um, but so in physics, did we added a we learned a little bit more about um, kind of, we're doing the same stuff as last year. We're not learning anything new, but we're doing it in a different way. It's kind of like in math. So that's kind of, today was kind of an interesting day, but it's really not all that fun. But it's so hot. If I had physics last period, because today I had lunch physics spill. So if I had physics last period, it would have been way too hot. It was hot already, but it was just like it's too hot today. Just that's it. um, so I think that's about it. So bye.